Yo, hey guys, Bleaks here, and welcome back to another episode of our new profile series. So, series is coming along. This is going to be episode 19. On the previous episode, what did we do? We played the sorcerer, got him into Act 5, but didn't continue past that. He was able to fund the increased mana cost for himself, the warlock, and the ranger, I believe. I think today we're going to play Ranger, one because he's 14, and he has at least the chapel upgrade, Blessing of Mind, so we can try out that. We also recently picked up the Twinned Arrows ability, so I'm going to try this out. Let me see if I have any more stars to spend. We could get Flurry of Arrows, we're going to get it eventually. I kind of want to save up for Twinned Arrows, but I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get enough levels to get it anytime soon. Or we could look to save up for Bowshot. Because, let's see, spins around and fires 32 arrows of your current level of Bowshot. So it just increases the amount of arrows. So increasing Bowshot will increase this one. So that's why we've been waiting so long to upgrade it. But anyway, and the mana cost will increase, but this we should be able to keep up essentially all the time. Alright, we don't have any ore, we have a little bit of gold, so we're just going to go right into the shop. Let me check the apothecary too. Okay. Apothecary, I think we have all the blacksmith upgrades. I'm just doing a double check on status of my profile. So we have like everything except for the magic shop. We haven't even started on that on any of our characters. Alright, so we have 1600 gold to make this work. We actually can't buy a blue item, it seems, even though they're being presented to us now. So that's a little unfortunate. So we'll try to figure out what exactly we want to see. We're mainly going to look at the green items here. So all our damage is going to be physical. So Stinger looks okay. Talisman could be okay, but we're probably going to be ranged. Evasion's okay. Ring of Transmutation's okay. Seal of Souls could be okay. Elven Bow, Claymore. Claymore's probably like the top dog. But we'll kind of see what we get offered. Assassin's Dagger would be pretty nice as well. Get some crit. Yeah, okay, it looks like all of them are going to be in the 2k area. So we can get crit and movement speed, and then just take some magic resist, which will help later. Technically the skill power increases our spin move as well. So I think I'm just going to go with this, save some gold. We still can't buy keys, so that's a little unfortunate, but whatever. We've been getting lots of upgrades for our town, so I can't really complain. We're just not really to the point where we have enough money to buy a bunch of drinks, roll for the perfect items, and start pushing the in-game, but that's okay. Let's also pick up some drinks. I think we got some decently good ones now. Maybe we have all of the regular ones. There's one that gives crit. Yeah, Crazy Eye, 10% crit on primary, minus 20 armor. So we already have an 18% chance to crit. And if you guys don't know how crit works, so you have the 18.8% crit, but you see under 2.5 is from one item, 10 is from skills, and 7.5 is from upgrades. So that actually equals 3 different opportunities to crit. So the first opportunity to crit is the 2.5%, the second opportunity is the 10%, and then the last is the 7.5%. So what that means is each opportunity can crit individually. So you can have single crit, let's say the 10% crits, but the other two don't. You have a single crit. There's a situation where the 10% can crit and the 7.5 can crit, and it'll do even more damage. You can have a triple crit in this situation where all 3 crit. You get the 2.5%, you get the 10%, and the 7.5. That's going to be pretty rare, but that can happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to add another instance of crit on top of that. So we're going to have 4 opportunities. We did get minus 20 armor, but we're playing a ranged character, so it should be okay. And I think I still want to go with XP. Yeah, let's get some more XP. And I don't want to reduce my attack power anymore. May not want anything else. We could go for mana regen. Mana regen is pretty nice. Because what is it now? It's currently 4.5, so that 2 mana regen would actually be 9 because of our blessing. Or we'd go up to 9 rather. So I'm going to take the Smelly Old Man. So now we're at 0. The drink's going to start costing 500 gold per, unless we find this drink again to get some more charges. But anyway, let's look at the character. Yeah, we're at 9 mana regen now. We have 10, so We can do like 1 every second now. That's pretty nice. I'm gonna turn on damage numbers for a second. I usually don't like them, but I want to show off the crit double crit thing. And it still uses your crit bonus. I just gotta find it. Is it game? Floating text. Yeah, it looks right. Displays floating text like damage numbers or pickup info. Okay, that's exactly what I want. Alright, so it's the way the damage is going to work is now I have the 4 instances like I talked about. It averages out to that 26.9, but what can happen is I can have 4 crits at once. So as I'm attacking here, you're going to see like different numbers, and some are going to be way larger than the others. I also have 250% crit damage. So I don't know how much damage I do, but let's say 18 plus 80, that brings us up to like, let's say 30-ish. When that crits, it's going to be multiplied by the 250 bonus, so we should be seeing like 70-ish, maybe a little higher, 75. But then when we get double crits, it's going to be like double that, or double that bonus. So anyway, we'll just attack and kind of show. So we saw 108, 81s, 162, 162, and you can kind of see the exclamation points. I think that also has something to do with it, where if you get multiple exclamation points, it's like a double crit. See if we can get like a triple. Curious to see what kind of number that would be. But yeah, 81 is the baseline. I was saying 75, but apparently 81. 62, or the 162, 108. Wonder how we get a... Oh, maybe 162 is the triple. 108 is the double. I haven't seen a quad yet. 162. Yeah, that's the idea behind it, and that's why the numbers are all like crazy like that. Anyway, maybe I've missed it. Maybe 162 is all 4, but I mean it should be pretty rare, so I don't think I've seen it. So I think it would be like a 200-ish. Either way, you can see crit scaling in the game is amazing because you can have double, triple, quad crits. Anyway, what else do we need to set up for this character? We picked up the XP drink, so I think I'm also going to go XP fountain and just do what we've done before, get some more levels, play through the game, see how far we can get. Hopefully we can get into Act 5 and get some good XP there, so we're just going to do that. We can't really buy keys, or we can buy like 2 bronze keys. We'll probably try to skip the first 2 acts, or maybe just grab a silver key. Bronze keys are pretty common to find. The mini bosses drop a lot of them, so we're gonna go on a limb and try to just buy a silver key, see how that works out for us. So another thing with the mana regen and being able to use the right click, the flurry of arrows, is we'll have the movement speed pretty much all the time. And if it does good damage, we'll also have the combo, and that'll be very nice. And we get slowed by poison. Like, oh yeah, it's super nice how fast we can move. Slows by poison. I guess I can leave the damage numbers up. So we have an imp. Imp always spawns somewhere you've already been. So yeah, there he is. And sometimes you can tell like where it's going to be. Send gold to town. It's not taxed, so I guess that's good. Such a small amount of gold to send back to town. That's really what you want to see in like Act 5, Act 4. When you have some gold. I would like to have seen like, I don't know, ore, or even keys would be decent right here. Not sure how much ore I'd actually get in NG0 floor 1 though. Probably not much. Alright, we got an item. We don't have a bronze key, so we're not going to go up there. Unless we randomly find one. So yeah, the damage numbers aren't too bad right now as far as like screen clutter, but eventually they get really terrible. I don't know why I'm killing all this stuff. Alright, let's jump to the portal. I don't think it's worth going to like try to get shops items and trying to look at traps because everything's going to be keyed and we don't have any keys, so we're going to look at skipping. Hopefully get some good crits on this cube. Little 116 off the bat, pretty nice. I mean, we're like vastly over leveled for this, but still nice. Nice. All right. We didn't get any blue items. Sometimes, like, the faster you kill it, well, always, the faster you kill it, the better rarity of items you get. So we got a good mix of greens and commons. So uncommon and common. Alright, same thing. Just gonna find anything useful on this floor and continue on. There's a deposit, but I don't really care about that. I'm gonna save my money for Act 3. I don't... do I think I can skip to Act 4 or not? Do I want to skip to Act 4? I'll have to think about that. I think grinding through the statues wouldn't be too difficult. And instead of like randomly dying to the cube, I'd at least get some XP from Act 3. I know I can play through Act 4. Well, I haven't seen the button. Been trying to run around and find it. Looks like it's, of course, in the last place we look. Alright, we gotta go back up for the portal anyway, so I'm just gonna go down and get the ore, check out what's on the right-hand side. Oh yeah, it's that trap. So if our memory is good today, we can get this good. There's also a trick you can do. You can just like click it, hit escape key, you have the information, pull out your handy cell phone device, and just like take a picture of it right here. So I'm just gonna do that. So take a little picture. It's easier than screenshotting. Sometimes you can screenshot, but from what I've seen with the resolution scaling, it's all like wonky. So anyway, we're going to reference our picture, scythe, scythe, scythe. Then we go to circles. We have circle in the top two corners. X's here and here. Y. I usually just try to remember this stuff, but I want to kind of show it in case you want to try hard and always get a silver chest or whatever. You can just take a picture of it. Alright, more ore over there, so let's go back. I should have picked that up on the way. I guess I just didn't see it earlier. And then we have a chest with some diamonds. Oh, I wonder how much the pets are. I think they're 25k. So it's still going to be a while before I purchase a pet. They didn't exist the first time I played through the game, so I kind of forget that they're there. And when they originally came out, I was balling, so I was just able to buy it on everyone like the first day. They're useful, like as far as pets go. They just kind of save you time. You don't need them. It doesn't make you better at completing the run or anything. It just makes the run potentially take less time. Doesn't always, I guess. Sometimes they don't pick up everything. I think they also they only pick up gold, they don't pick up ore. So if there's like one ore surrounded by a bunch of gold, your little pet runs in, picks it all up, but then you still have to walk over there to pick up the ore. So it's not perfect to have a pet. I guess it would be like pretty consistently faster, but it's not guaranteed to be faster because of the ore gold thing. Just depending on what kind of layout you get. So that was kind of rough. I don't know if I want to try to skip Act 4, or skip Act 3 rather. I think I'm just going to play through it normally. Got some decent items, 1 blue off of that. So now we have a 10% chance to release a chain lightning on your primary attack, dealing 30 magic damage. So it's pretty good. It's increased by our skill power as well. And we mainly just hold down primary attack the whole time. So we'll get some nice little boost of damage. Yeah, it looks like it won't be any problem. Just zooming through this. I still don't have any sustain because we're not that far with the chapel. So I still have to be careful about like taking too much damage, but I can kind of do like a kill before I take any damage type strategy, or hope to do that. And then if I ever start getting low, I can play a little more safe. You can also not pick up food until you actually need it. Because if you're only down 1 health, you kind of waste the whole food. Usually you don't have to rely on food to like sustain late game, but early game food is pretty essential actually. Basically replaces your potions. You usually don't have a lot of potions early, or they're not super effective, or you just take a ton of damage because you can't kill anything very quickly. The longer stuff is alive, the more damage you're going to take. Trying to stand still like when we're targeting a big enemy like the statue, because you attack faster. But you also want to still dodge. Dude, this song is a banger. Yeah, look at that mana regen. It's been amazing. Very happy about the chapel bonus. You could get the like increased primary damage or whatever, but being able to free cast, having the evasion up all the time from on the prowl with the movement speed, and then being able to root at any moment and just AoE all the time is more effective to me than the single target of just attacking. You can get it, but I think it's kind of a bait, especially early game. Late game, with enough sorcerer levels, you have your max level flurry of arrows anyway. You get enough sorcerer levels to where it doesn't matter, because what happens is like the skill cost doesn't keep scaling, but you keep getting more and more regen, so eventually you get to the max cost that it's going to take, and then you get like, you know, that amount regen per second or double that amount per second, and you're like, oh, I don't need to double it again, you know, like I don't need to keep doubling it. I can use another chapel bonus and do more damage. But early game, sustain is king. Alright, I'm not going to pick up all the gold. Alright, let's go get our shop items. We do have Markham Stone, so we get some extra ore per each item in our inventory. So I want to go ahead and buy some items. Elven Bow for sure, it's just damage. I think I'll also go with... do we care about the armor? Armor could be useful later. I definitely want to pick up the magic resist. But it's between more damage and armor. God, gotta clear my throat. Usually when I'm in a situation like this, if cost is no object, I would go defense. But I kind of have no money in town, so I'm just going to go damage. And I've done a run like this, right? We did, the last one was the ranger, we didn't have the twin arrows, we didn't have the chapel bonus. So I should at least be able to get past the watcher again. And then I kind of like hit a wall with my damage versus Act 5. And I think it might have been item related. Might have been part of the not having enough AoE with the flurry, not having enough like twin arrow procs, because I didn't have any twin arrow procs. So we'll see if this makes it better. I don't think 15 armor is going to make or break the run. And I'd rather have the money in town to make sure I can do another run. I was almost able to snipe it. Okay. Nice, a gold key. Hit the ranger, or not the ranger, the necromancer. I'm the ranger. Okay, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. I'll take that. Oh, I don't have a silver key. Whatever, I came here for the money. And zoom! Oh, I thought I could go fast enough. Did not go fast enough. And you can also evade the traps, which is kind of cool. So evasion's really good. Basically always pick up evasion items when I can. Nice, took out the necromancer. He only spawned the ghost from himself. Killing the tower before it can even attack. Our damage is looking pretty nice. We don't even care that we spawned ghost. The only thing we have to worry about is our health, like dipping low and not being able to sustain. You just have to have food at the ready or be ready to use one of our potions, which we have a lot of potions right now. We probably could have changed up the fountain a little bit. I doubt we'll use this many potions. If we have to use this many potions, it's probably because we're lacking damage, and so we're taking too much damage. But I guess I would also like this amount of potions versus maybe the dragon. So it's kind of a tough call if I would want to drop it or not. Because it could be useful in like bosses I haven't defeated yet. I'm not really sure my strength relative to theirs. Technically the first 3 acts are pretty much on farm. So they really shouldn't pose too much of a threat. And the stuff I've gained since the last run is just damage. So potions might help because I still don't have any way to sustain. I'm not really going to be taking any less damage than the previous runs. I guess I'll have more health. But still. Okay, I think we're done here. I'm going to check up here. But we have secrets turned off, so there's really, I guess, not a lot that can be up here. Alright, we made it all this way. We'll grab these silver coins. Nice. Getting that money. Guess they add up pretty well. Could have been picking up more, but for your guys' sake, I'm not going to go around and pick up every single one of these little coins. I don't think you really have to. Alright, this is floor 3. I'm going to save the monolith till the very end. I want to use it in Act 4 more than in Act 3. It's also like potential that it's a really good damage bonus, and I can just destroy the 3 council with it. 3 wraiths. Okay. 1 down. The root is very nice too. What's it lower? It lowers their armor, so it actually does help with DPS increase. I couldn't remember if it was magic or armor. We ran out of mana. I guess I'm just spamming a lot. There's more things to attack than me running around. So when I'm running around, I'm only casting it to keep up the evasion buff every couple seconds. How many seconds? 4? Kind of wish there was a little buff over here like they have on the thief. That would show you that you have the buff. I'm curious why they don't have it for the ranger. I guess it'd be good for the paladin too. When he has lay on hands, you could see the duration over there. Maybe with the warlock eye storm. Maybe it's only the thief that has that. The sidestep. How's our damage looking? What kind of numbers are we seeing? 187 double crit. Damage hasn't increased that much, but it's obviously still enough. Usually don't play with damage numbers on, so it's kind of hard to tell if like this is a normal increase, this is a bad increase. But I mean, relatively, like 160 to 180 is a pretty decent increase. All we've really picked up is the bow, I think, that gives us like flat damage. Okay, 1 more to go. Wow, I walked into the arrows, but then I evaded both of them, I believe. Thanks, evasion. Allowing me to play like a crazy person. Not really, I'm still playing pretty safe. Alright, this might be a crazy part. This is like how the sorcerer died. Of course it was a great threat right then. I was able to walk my way out of there. I could have also looked to root them and just walk away. So the ranger's got a nice little toolkit to deal with keeping enemies at range. I don't use the root too much unless I'm like really in a pinch. Or I'm about to fight something that's kind of tanky so I can get the reduced damage, like some of the mini bosses. Like I can do it over here. But I'm more focused on the group. Because I can kite that guy all day. Alright, got some ore, got another mini boss up there. Gotten 3 golden keys off of mini bosses so far. So we are rocking out with that. But we've only been seeing silver chest. So hopefully that trend kind of ends. But we'll see. I know some of our other Act 4 runs were like all silver chests. Oh, I saw a 2-2 something damage number in there. I think it was 226. We do have a bronze key. Oh, a tricky one. Tripped me out. Okay, 34 ore. Let's grab this, rapid blows, so that's really going to help. I'm going to go ahead and deposit. We have basically no money in town. We can give, hopefully our paladin... Oh, we got to get to 20k for the next one, don't we? Hopefully give our paladin the chapel bonus. I got to keep my buff. Got to get over there. You can see when you have the buff with the little green thing behind you. So when it starts to fade, you just reapply. Alright, let's go. One down. A little quick. Two down, easy. Gotta watch out for these spikes though. Alright, he doesn't want to land? We'll just kill him. Nice. That was some good damage. We'll just continue to run through this. Alright, see a button off the bat. How much money do we need to pick up? So basically just going to be trying to avoid the projectiles. That's going to be the scariest thing for us. I have no ore, so I don't even need to look at that. Grab this stuff here. Keep my speed buff up. Man, Ranger's really good for farming. I forgot how good for farming he was. So we could just do this like 3 or 4 times in a row. Get level 20, get a bunch of ore for our town. So it's always an option. But I'm going to keep cycling them just because I enjoy that kind of play. Leveling them all up kind of at the same time. You could try to grind each of them. I guess it's kind of personal preference, but I think the NG levels really help push it over the edge. Making it much easier to progress. Let's just not get cocky. That's a good way to die in this game. I think I saw a 400 damage number there. We haven't gotten any more damage upgrades. I just don't want to be distracted by the numbers while I'm trying to kill Wisp. I'll have to look at the footage and see if it was actually a 400. Or like a 40 and a 40 very close together. Appeared like some large number but was really tiny. Anyway. I'm sure I've gotten a triple or quad crit in here and just haven't noticed it. It's kind of weird to have numbers on in general. Alright. It's a lot of barrels. Potentially a lot of money. Get out of here. Alright, we got the switcheroo, man. Our worst item. I'm trying to think back of what items we found. Maybe like Greaves the Barbarian. I do like the speed. Maybe there's some like pamphlet. Okay, what we got here? Greaves the Barbarian was my pick before. Let's see. Oh, we have 2-piece Tricksters. That's pretty good. Deal 1% more damage for each percent of missing health. I mean, I guess that's damage. I do like the idea of killing enemies and getting a movement speed bonus. Apothecary, it's a free potion. Damage undead. We're about to fight a lot of undead. Block behind me can be nice. Yeah, I think it's actually Greaves the Barbarian. with the next one probably being either Spiked Boots or Seal of the Martyr. Are we actually going to benefit from this? Probably not, actually. Alright, let's just do this and hopefully we get another green item. Alright, we got downgraded, but we get the set bonus that gives us a potion charge, so maybe it works out. Either way, I think it actually works out, because I don't think the other one really was going to give me much of a benefit. And this one will. So the eye is coming up. We can root him. So we got a stun or disarm on him, so he stopped trying to cast. We have a button over here. This is a pretty big floor. Let's see if we can see what pops up. I don't remember what that one is. Oh, maybe that's the bestiary. Let's go over there. We finally found it. Yeah, that's definitely the bestiary book. Cool. Gotta shoot it off the table. Alright, so now we have the Book of Monsters. That's the one that lets you attune monsters for skill stars. Doesn't really come into play until much later in the game, after you get basically everything attuned in the anvil and all the skills on your character. So I saw the shop out of the corner of my eye. I'm gonna go towards that to get the extra bonuses from those items. And I'm using a piece of Markham's, so I want the extra ore gain in case we start finding some ore. This ore is kind of the name of the game right now. It's kind of a bad spot to be in. But I was able to dodge pretty much everything. Tower. How'd the tower not die? Felt like we did so much damage to it. Alright, what we got? Duke's Signet Ring, don't care about that. Fancy Plume, they'll have more items. So this is one of those items that you have to figure out if you want to buy first or not. Because when I buy this, he's going to have 2 more items for me to select. But I don't think I want it, so we're going to move on. I'm going to go with cheaper stuff. This purse should replace itself, because I'm going to get like the 1% gold for everything. So I'm going to get 27% gold increase for 1k. So it should easily replace itself. This is more damage to the next zone and more XP. So I'm going to take that. And then we can go for a good all-around item, the Curios Case. Health, mana, attack, skill power, armor resist. All good stuff, I'll take it. I think the Curios set is a little underrated. Oh, we got a silver key. Silver key on the map that we just unlocked. I want to try to kill most things in here just to get XP. We're getting close to leveling. We're 15. We started at 14. So we're about to get 16, hopefully 17 or 18 by the end of this. But I don't know. A lot of our videos have been pretty hopeful in the beginning, and then we get kind of crushed down to more reasonable things as we play. Which I'm sure is pretty common with everyone that plays this game. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go all the way to Dragon this run. No, maybe I'll get to Vampire. No, maybe I'll send 100 ore to town. No, alright, maybe I'll get 60 ore to town. Like, you just kind of have to keep reevaluating what you're doing. Hope for the best. Oh, got confused. I guess it doesn't matter in this case. There's nothing around me. More bronze keys. I doubt I'll really see any bronze chests, but it'll help unlock the doors in the Act 5 area. So many projectiles. Are we good? Wow, that killed everything. Okay. Sometimes not all the enemies actually run at you. Alright, book number 2. A bunch of gold. Give me that. And we found the exit. It's back towards the front. I see a button over there. Where's the mini-boss coming from? It's coming from the bottom. So I can actually hold him there through the wall with the root. The root doesn't have a long duration right now. It increases though. So if that's something you find like super useful, you can put more points into it earlier. But I think just a little bit of extra time helps. It'd be a lot more useful later when it's like 3 seconds or however long it is. Alright, coming for that XP. Got some food. We actually have a portal. We didn't have any portals in the last one. Already checked down there. So we'll grab all of this. If this portal just leads to a treasure room, no buttons, will be done here. We've gotten everything else. We almost have 10 more K to send back to town. Hopefully get that paladin upgrade. And then start working on some of the other ones. Yeah, but it's an ace chest, so that's kind of bad. So we're going to activate our evasion, and we're going to try to go when it's angled the other way, so we can run. We'll wait till it gets like towards the wall. Alright, didn't get hit by any, amazingly. So we didn't even have to rely on our evasion. Not that it was going to kill us, it was just always try to avoid damage. Anyway, moving on. This is floor 3. Don't want to get flanked by that guy. Walking into projectiles behind me while I'm trying to avoid all the ones in front of me. So, some more diamonds. There's going to be a lot of money in these little areas. There's so many things, and it's so easy to just like burst all of the pots. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and jump through the portal. You could try to like snake around and make sure that you're not going to get like attacked by anything. But I'm pretty confident. My character feels pretty strong. I guess what I was trying to explain, it didn't really come out quite correctly. You would basically try to clear around, so when you jump through the portal, you don't get kind of pinched in like I am right now. We don't really have any room to move. This would already be cleared out. We'd just be able to walk out. But we're kind of further than that right now. It's something we did on like the lower NGs. Or not the lower NGs, the lower levels of this NG. We're still in the lowest NG. Okay, I found the button. That is the exit. Nice. So, really want to find a book in this place, so we don't have to guess against the Watcher. Technically, you don't need any books if you wanted to like legit just skip through, but I don't really see the purpose of that. Okay. I'm also, you know, want some XP, trying to get that gold without it being too annoying. There's like so many projectiles, but if our paladin was able to make it through here with all the damage he was taking, the ranger should be more than fine. That poor paladin. Okay, there's our third book. Oh, I guess I should also explain what attuning monsters means from finding that book. You basically spend skill stars to give yourself a bonus versus certain enemies in the game. So you can decide what enemies that is. Where is the elite dude? Must be stuck. Oh, he's stuck down here. I'll free him. So I want this ore and whatnot. Looks like I'm getting him constantly disarmed. What do I have? I have the gladiator's net. But anyway, you can attune it, and it makes you do increased damage to it. So I think it starts off at like 20%, and keeps doing 20% every time. And then the damage you take is reduced, but the reduced damage has a diminishing return. I think that's right. That's at least the gist of it. Maybe the damage also is diminishing return, but I don't think so. I think it just keeps going in stacks of 20. But their damage reduction is like 5, then 10, then like 12, and something like that. Oh no. Alright, confusion's a good way to die. Alright, buttons. It's a lot of wisp. Just like, I don't really want any part of you guys. More buttons. Ooh, this was not a good spot to be in. Get your potions ready. We'll try to just regen, but man, there's a lot of bullet hell going on here. Yes, more great threats coming in. Should have never unstuck them. Oh wow. Alright, please let me be unconfused. I'll grab some of this. Jesus, dude. I'm gonna save those other pumpkins. They're not really that effective right now with how I have the fountain set up. Just need to take out all these spawners. We're getting there. We're gonna go get that ore, get the diamonds, get the bronze chest, and get the XP. I really want to get out of here because those great threats have a good chance to kill me if I'm like in a tight corridor. I keep getting confused, especially with other enemies around. Like these red wisp are crazy. So hard to avoid their projectiles. It's like, don't do it. Oh, he exploded on me. Alright, I'm just gonna wait on it. I guess. Mostly wait on it. Get this nice little area. Have my potion ready in case I need it. Alright, snare him. If I keep moving him, I should be good. Alright. And this is dead end. Alright, so we'll go all the way back around. Get that ore, that ore, that ore. These diamonds. And let's get out of here. We're also up to 16k monies. Might hit 20k by the time we're sending this money back. My regen is so terrible. Please, the regen. I guess I'm just gonna start grabbing these. 18 health. I guess it's okay. Seems worth grabbing, but we're kind of against the clock. Keeps coming out faster and faster. What else? Okay. Food, 112, nice. That's a good food. The beef. Alright, I'm gonna snare him. Just try to knock this dude out. Get some gold while we're at it. Alright, this should be like the last group of enemies before we can leave. So many projectiles. No thank you. Okay. Oh, ore and another portal. Very good. Let's hit the button. What do we get? It's just food. Alright, just food. Don't care about that. Well, I must have drifted to the right a little more than I expected. Another great threat. Okay, dude. I'm out of here. I'll try to get out of here. We're out of here. Alright, so now we can go deposit. I want to have 20k to give to the paladin, so it's really awkward. I could log over to try to tax evade, but I really want the chapel bonus, so that's how it's got to happen. He'll spend all of it and we'll have like no money in town again. But hopefully I have one more deposit after this, because the run's been going good so far. So hopefully I can keep that up in Act, was it 5? Yeah. Alright, the Watcher again. Nope, 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 nope. I should be trying to keep up my evasion as well. Right, slow it down. There we go. Alright, first one is this one. Give me that combo. God, we're so fast with combo. Oh, I got hit by that. And that one. And one the burning floor. Alright, so we could sit here and regen. I don't think we need to, though. We will use some of these potions if we have to. Just don't get sniped by the big eye. Trying to get the damage on him before the Watcher comes out. There we go. God, I walked right into it. I was trying to avoid it. Slow him down. Alright, we got a potion. Walked into it again. It's kind of messy. But probably if we would have regened, we wouldn't have to use a potion, but whatever. I got some other things to do today. Can't wait around all day. Okay, where's he at? Let me at him. As I run away. Okay. Slow the balls down. Still got hit by the ignite. That feels bad. Okay. Another good place to regen. Should we take our own advice finally? Yeah, we probably should. Alright. I'm going to cut the video, but I'm just AFKing, waiting on this bar to increase. Let's try. Okay. Oh, took a free damage shot there. I can definitely feel our damage starting to fall off. It might just be this fight in those great threat guys. Kinda tanky. Oh, we avoided taking the ignite damage. Oh, and again. Looking to outplay. We got him. Alright, Apothecary Sphere and the Talisman. That can actually be pretty good. Talisman makes things explode. I call it the popcorn ring because it's going to sound like popcorn. And then we have 3 out of 4 pieces of the Apothecary Sphere. If we get the 4, we have a chance to start refilling our potions. So we've only used 1, but so we're not really going to rely on it. If we find the 4th one, we can start using potions kind of to go a little faster. Alright. Act 5, but with very poor key quality. The real test will be how much damage the spellcasters take. The elite ones. I'm gonna go over here first, get the monolith on the way back. I don't want to backtrack the whole run, but I want to get it before I start seeing great threats and all of that. Start seeing those elite caster guys. Or mini boss caster guys. Grabbing money, hoping that we have a deposit on this floor or the next one, if we can make it that far. I think we got pretty close last time. We have 1 gold chest down here. That's a pretty easy trap, I feel. We're pretty healthy, we have a bunch of potions. Shouldn't have a great threat for a good while. Was a little slow on that one. Taking some unnecessary damage, I think. Oh well, whatever. Still gonna wait to use the potion. Just, I might be able to regen out of this, and I might get the regen monolith, so gonna wait a second. Protective powers, it's actually really good. So that is the one that reduces damage I take by 50%. So my 100 health is like 150 health. Stop it. Stop all these projectiles. Stop this madness. Okay. Jesus. Well, I think our health is slowly going up, and then we have a great threat. Alright, let's see if we can get some good damage on him. Gotta continue to move because of the bats. But the bleeding sucks. Take enough damage, please. Got a potion, I guess. Go away, dude. I missed the old great threats. Alright, he's gone. Bleeds off. We can continue. But he's gonna come back faster and faster. So we gotta kind of roll. So note to self. Frequent threats is really bad right now with our progressing past Act 3. Alright, so I tried to snare him to get the damage debuff, but it didn't seem like it really did anything. Gold key, depending on the items, if we can find some good stuff. We have to look for the dream of getting like the apothecary set to get our potions back, because that great threat really hurts. Oh, that's a nice time to level. So that is level 17, which is one thing we were hoping for. Let's see if we can get another one. We should be getting really good XP in here. Alright, what's our goals? Maybe we can get to Vampire Boss. That'd be cool. But the great threats are gonna slow us down significantly if we have to keep using the potion every time. And that was with the buff. Reduced damage taken buff that I have. Alright, so one died, dropped a bronze key. We just need to continue. Alright, so kill the spawner. Yeah, we already have another one. That is insane. Okay. Well, this is a more open area, so we can hopefully avoid all the bleeding. Just try to get this guy. Oh, come on. Alright, nice. We can keep avoiding that. Go away! Vampire Lord's such a punk. Baited by gold? Question mark? I think so. Can I see what kind of chest is up there? Ace chest. Not worth my time. Would only bring me much sadness. We can actually see our XP bar move though. So that's a plus. Keep him disarmed so he can't attack me. Yes, dude. Alright, that's what's up. So we're almost, like, got 2/3 left of our defender bonus. So, kind of need to step on it. And we're like already kind of stepping on it. Gotta go fast. Yeah, you can see, like, we no longer one-shot enemies. It's kind of slower damage. Disarm? No, no disarm. Silver key. I guess as long as we're fighting Vampire Lord in an open area, we should be fine. It's just annoying because it's going to be faster and faster. Heavy hitters. I guess that's for critting. Come on, dude. Go away. There we go. He's out of here for like another 2 minutes or something. What's up there? Is that a deposit? That is a deposit. So we have to make a decision if we're going to try to do Vampire Lord or just deposit, because the shop's going to be on the next floor. So we either save money for the shop, things are probably pretty expensive though, or we just send the money home like a smart person. I think we're going to send the money home, but at the very end. See if we can get some more ore or something. Okay. There is a deposit for Vampire Lord, so we could be really greedy and go for it. Decisions, decisions. I think I'm gonna go for greed. Changing my mind. I'm also curious, I wonder if the Great Threat stops spawning after I kill the last room thing. Alright, I'm gonna kite back into an open area. Wow, they spawned on top of me. That's kind of frustrating. I guess they always spawn on top of you. Usually I'm moving. So the one time I wasn't moving, I got kind of punished. Alright, he's out of here. So we could go back and get some food, but I don't think... I'm kind of against the clock here. I don't think it's going to be worth it. So I'm trying to knock out one and disarm while I kill the other. Need to do better about keeping my evasion up. Oh, I got hit by one. Alright, that one's dead. And for science, I'm curious if the Great Threat will spawn. So I'm going to wait here for a moment. We can call this regenning, but I'm waiting for the Great Threat. I don't know how much time to actually give it, because it might not actually spawn. I didn't think about that. Oh well, I don't really care. I don't want to lose too much of my monolith buff, because that was one thing I didn't consider, is maybe I should have deposited because I still have my monolith buff. So we'll try to go fast. But if I can just loot the thing at the very end and Great Threats go away, I should maybe just make a beeline to the inn and come back. Kind of curious to try that. Alright, maybe we can not use a potion and level again to get my health back. Or if all goes well, I'll just slowly resustain. Take out the spawner while I'm here. It's not going to be easy if I keep getting hit by arrows. Just die. There we go. Oh, I walked into it. At least it doesn't put an ignite on you. Ignites were kind of a huge pain. Space tank arrows. Everyone in this group is like a ranged character. Alright, there's one. Let's loot that one. Oh, there's two of them again. It's kind of rough. Stop it. Oh, we evaded that one. That's nice. Get out of here. Alright, we got him. The other one ran away because he was scared. Let's take him out. Hopefully he's still right there. He was. We're about to level, so we get our health back here. Haven't seen the Great Threat yet. The first one always takes the longest to show up. Let's see what else we have on this floor. There's a monolith, so we'll try to save that for the vampire fight. We're gonna try vampire, and then probably just call it. Alright, there's Great Threat. With bats included. Got hit by the bleeding, unfortunately. Dude, that stuff is... I hate it. You get put in like a spot where any decision you make is a bad decision. Yeah, because I had to walk into his little blades to avoid the bleeding. Alright, I'm gonna stop complaining about that dude in a second. He's a little tilting. Just missed the old Great Threat, or it's just the bats. So I guess I could strategically get the monolith now, just to make sure, because it might be like XP or something. Kill the elite. Avoid everything else. Pull more enemies. Didn't really want to pull more enemies. Hey, we didn't take any damage. Alright, monolith, please. Something decent. Endless potential. That was brutal. And the dude is back already. I think I can fight in here this time. Go away. I beg you. Jeez. It's gonna be huge if he stops spawning when I get the last Horcrux or whatever it is. These little crosses. They look like band-aids to me. When I get the last of the band-aids. Alright, I'm kinda in like a weird spot here. Alright, let's grab it. Let's see. This is the forecasters. This might be brutal, but hopefully I can do some bullet hell dodging. Try to focus one. I will throw potions at this if it'll get rid of the vampire. Oh, construct. That's not... I don't like that. Yeah, it doesn't get rid of the vampire. Okay. A decision to make. Oh, never mind. We can't make the decision yet. We gotta kill the other dudes, then we can technically leave. That was a little early on a potion, but I didn't want to die. Come on. Okay. Should be good to... Oh, nope. Not good to avoid. Okay, we had so many potions. Now we're just kind of throwing them all away. This is difficult. Try to gather up what's left. One potion left for the actual fight. Basically what I was thinking with the make a decision, I can jump through the door, but I actually couldn't have. Looks like one trap over there. Maybe, oh, so much ore. Give me the ore. At worst, we're bringing some ore home. And some money. So I completely expect to get destroyed by the vampire. Based off of how strong the great threats are. I'm gonna do a quick little look. What's my item count? 36 items. Might be a little low, I guess, for what's going on. I can't really see what's going on over there, so I'm just gonna get out of here. So, things we learned. Great threat keeps spawning even if you get all the crosses, and even if you, yeah, have beaten like the floor with everything. Alright, back to the paladin. We're gonna spend money and then we're gonna deposit. I thought I double clicked. I guess I didn't. Okay, chapel. Give me the mana regen. Thank you. And we'll send some money into the fountain. Sounds good to me. Back to the ranger. Let's go send him off to his death. Only 25% tax, that's pretty good. Most of it went back home. I guess I'm like happy I did it this way, because I could have spent a bunch of money in the shop and like not actually gained much power, and then still die to this guy, or like the great threats. But yeah, we need a proper run to actually, Jesus. We need a proper run to actually do this well, where we can get all the silver chests and gold chests and have the increased treasure rooms. Those blades, they just get me. Wow, really, dude? Alright. I'm gonna try to save the potion until I get hit with another bleed or something. Trying to avoid everything. Alright, there's the other bleed. I thought he was moving to the middle. I was a little wrong. Mistake. We got a long way to go, as you can see. Maybe with a few more potions. We got a long way to go. What? These little blades are crazy, dude. Okay. I guess hope isn't completely lost, but my health is really sad. Okay. Stop that. Blades, blades. Ooh. Blades. Got hit by one. Blades. This is going to be a photo finish if we get there. Burning. Can you not, dude? Blades. Where's he at? Blades. Go to the center, or I can do damage to you. No. But the bleeding doesn't kill me. Okay. Jesus, we're at 14 life. 15 life. It's gonna go burning, right? More blades. Ooh, avoided the projectile. Big damn, big damn. Avoided the projectile. Got the bleeding, but we don't die from bleeding apparently. Forgot about that. Avoided the blade. Just die, dude. No, not like this. Oh my god, dude. Heart's racing, dude. Alright, Duelist Edge. We have 3-piece. I don't even think there's any reason to continue after that. We can try to get some XP to get the next level, get 19, have some more stars. But man. We could have also AFK'd in the last room, gotten most of our health back. But like, I really have no hope for this run going the distance, so we're just gonna maybe get some XP, maybe just die. Either one I'm okay with at this point. Got a little extra attack power for all of our characters. Oh, hello gargoyles. Is this XP even worth it? And a gargoyle. These guys are trying to kill me. Send help. I'm not convinced I should even pick up the ore until I see a deposit. Like, it's just not gonna... We're not gonna get it. Hey, we got critical hitters. We gained something from staying in here. It wasn't life. This looks... Oh my, 4 gargoyles? Hello? Okay, okay. Maybe just die to the first great threat though. The XP gain is not great. We got hit by it. How are we still alive? I guess we get fully regened if we can level. We're at 87%. The Great Threat has to just wipe us out. Or maybe we'll just take enough chip damage where we actually die. We just doubled our health and then we lost it. Okay, anything over here? Ace key. And not having glass walks enabled, once the Great Threat spawns and the bridges start breaking, we're gonna be kinda screwed. Is it only like 3-4 dudes? Or they just keep spawning? So I've definitely talked about this in earlier videos where you just kind of cut your losses when you make it to the beginning of the next act, because it's kind of pointless if your damage feels this bad. But I've kind of committed, and if any of you guys are committed to seeing how this goes, then I'm going to continue on for now. It does feel really bad to play, and kind of pointless. The only hope at the end of the tunnel is to get this level. I can't believe we were able to kill the vampire boss We easily had to have gone to 1 life multiple times from the bleeds. Oh, a piece of meat. Don't mind if I do. And I kind of blew it away. Trying to be Rambo. Alright, that's fine. We almost made it. So, let's go back. We got 28 stars. We're level 18, almost 19. Things are looking up for a ranger friend. Let's get our second point of twinned arrows. Let's get our last point of bow shot. And we're pretty happy here. I think we'll look to level and get either marked prey or on the prowl. Probably on the prowl for the extra evasion. But that's great. Next episode we'll figure out what we're going to do with our town and this gold. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.